Innovative businesses see every day as an opportunity to create something new. Dell Technologies advisors are here with tools and expertise to help you do incredible things. Because Dell Technologies believes there's an innovator in all of us. Learn more about smart PCs powered by the Intel vPro platform that's built for business. Find tech that's right for you by calling a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Hey, 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 we're back, we're black, we're brown, ambition. Hey, Mandra, how you doing, girl?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm loving the new little, the props behind you. I'm glad you're getting this corner of your office together at least.
I am this, well, I'm not going to talk about the house until, let's just say I'm not trying to do my office until I'm in my new office. So I was like,
gotcha.
I might slap something up.
That's cool.
But yeah, I said, you know what? I was doing Therapy for Black Girls, their podcast. And I said, I can't do Dr. Joy like I normally do myself. I said, girl, let me put something in the background.
Oh, this is for Dr. Joy, not for BA fam. Oh, got
I shouted you out. First of all, I shouted out Brown and Bishop, of course. And her producer loved Brown and Bishop. She's like, oh my God, she's like, me and my friends are like, she's like, it's the chat out that we need. She's like, I just love the fact that you guys are friends, but then also like you break down personal finance. And she's like, we just love it. So. Shout out to Dr. Joy.
I feel like we're such a good sister show to Therapy for Black Girls,
Yes.
I love that show too. Whenever I get a chance to listen to something, I'm never going for like financial stuff. That's one of the ones that I go to. That and The Read. But The Read.
Yeah. I love The Read for the shadiness of it all. Okay, Kip, I
don't know what they talk about all the time. I'm like, dang, I gotta watch Drag Race. I don't watch that. Whatever. That's dope though. Well, yeah, it does feel like a little bit of FOMO if you go on social media. It feels like not everybody, but it feels like a lot of people went to see Beyonce in Dubai. Everybody and their mama was in Dubai. Everybody famous was in Dubai watching
my
Beyonce.
My girl Bozema was there. I said, oh, look at Boz for her birthday.
I did see her. She looked amazing. God,
as usual.
They turned out. But no, girl beat. And I don't even know if anyone knew this was happening, but for those of us who are like, where are the visuals? Where is the effing tour? She charged Dubai the low price of 24 million US dollars. Million
US dollars and dineros.
Which is like a GDP of some kind of country, probably a mid-sized country. That's insane. And it looked like she used every red cent that they gave her.
She had Blue Ivy on stage doing her two-step. I said, yes, Blue.
I wonder if she has to book Blue. Like, I wonder if she has to contact Blue's agent.
Blue's like of that 24, 20 is mine. Thanks.
But yeah, I've been like everybody else on TikTok. I can't find any clips of Blue singing, and everyone in the comments is like pissed. Like, there's only clips of you see Blue in this gorgeous, like, how old is she anyway? 13, 12?
I don't think she's that old. Maybe 10. Yeah.
Looking like I wish I looked at, 35 in this like beautiful red sparkly suit. I'm about to sing Brown Skin Girl. I just want to hear Brown Skin Girl with Blue. But Beyonce looked amazing.
I mean, I think the lesson from Beyonce is they have the coin. Don't let these people tell you that they don't have coin. They will find the coin. If you remember, illustrate your Oprah, we're going to say illustrate your Beyonce. Yeah. Like if you show up with excellence and undeniable excellence, the coin will be produced.
I know you were just talking about like the strategy of marketing and how crucial it is. And I'm like, Beyonce never just does it one way, because I saw some footage of like, there's an Ivy Park preview show at the Atlantis Hotel where she was like, performing, and she had the Ivy Park logo out there and she had the models working by. So she's like, every brand will be represented. Shout out to anyone who got to see. And thank you to the real heroes, those of you who flouted the rules and recorded clips anyway, even though you weren't supposed to. I pray for you. I hope you don't get snatched by the popo.
Because we buy people.
You might need to hide out in a safe house for a while. But we thank you for your service. Well, in sum, it feels like the news is not popping these days. Kind of like,
well, you know what is popping real quick?
The weather.
These curls. Mandi, did you do something with your hair? Because it's giving.
Oh my God, thank you for asking. I did. I accidentally ran out of something, and then I had to use 2 products in one, and I was very happy with the results. Thank you.
Yes, I was like, hold up. Mandi is serving for the gods. This hair hers.
I haven't. I need to. Thank you. That's a small win. Yeah. But did you hear? There is some. Okay, there's a couple. What should we talk about first? mass tech layoffs or the buffoonery that is Florida's governor and their decision
Why don't we talk about this fool in Florida?
Okay, let's do it. So I was reading more into this. So Florida, if you guys haven't heard, rejected adding an AP. So AP is like the super smart kids class, college level
Advanced
courses
placement.
in high school, advanced placement class for African American studies. And they say because it included study, they released this like one page, here's why. And included in that one pager was because the topics like the movement for Black lives, Black feminism, and reparations were on the list of concerns, according to Governor Ron Voldemort, number 2.
I like that.
What bullshit? You know how much of my AP trigonometry I use in my everyday life?
Exactly.
AP US history, AP lit, like none of that. You know, what I use, what I would love. I didn't even know that was, a thing when I was in high school, but I think that's so, why can't we educate, young people on like this concerted area of history? It just seems like such a no-brainer, but also I'm not entirely surprised that of all the states, Florida was the one to say,
Girl,
it's too much for us.
I mean, I saw that and I was just like, this is who y'all be voting for, Y'all be voting for
And who could
these
potentially
people.
be president. Like they're saying he potentially could run for president one day.
I know. And I know Donald Trump has been saying a lot of things about him. I honestly, personally, one thing I do like is to let them hoes fight. I'm enjoying that part. Cause I was like, ooh, y'all going against the main man. They've been dragging. And I said, well, like my friend Dustin Ross says of the friend zone, let them hoes fight.
Let them destroy each other. I
Yes.
hope. I mean, I feel like this is a second big blow. In Florida, they also had that Don't Say Gay bill.
Yeah.
Where they don't want you talking about, sexuality in elementary school. I'm like, this is why. With all of our resources in this country, we still have like all these unwanted births, Roe v. Wade being overturned, STIs running amok. Like, it's sad. It really is up to us, I feel like, to educate the youths on our own and outside of school. But what to say? There also were, on top of like the layoffs, I thought I was going to come on here and talk about Google because they let go 12,000 people.
Yes, that's
when
crazy.
was this? Friday? Thursday or Friday? But it was so shitty how they did it because like some people, it happened so early. Maybe it was, what day is today? I can't keep track. Anyway, I've been up with a sick kid all night. But some people just found out because they logged into their email and they couldn't get in. And even sadder, some people showed up to the office and their badge wouldn't work.
Oh my God.
And so they just stood outside and then people would tell them, oh, yeah, did you read your email? Did you read the news? And they would just stand there. Some people on their way from New York, on the subway. You don't check your email before you get to work sometimes.
No.
One girl found out her boss texted her to see if she was okay. She didn't know, and she was sobbing. And it's, these are real lives, and it's sad.
Yes, it is.
It's very sad. So the problem is, there's lots of problems, but the thing is, there's tens of thousands of really, really talented people. I think there's been over 70,000 to 80,000 people let go from tech just in the first 6 weeks of the new year. Or just in the first month and a little bit before the new year. Tens of thousands of people let go. And these are highly skilled, excellent people. This was not something, and they don't lay off people based on, merit, or performance. And that's why I think it's important for anyone who's, looking at anyone who's been let go, don't judge them. Don't think, oh, they were let go because they were somehow less than, or they couldn't hack it. Because these layoffs are so, there's just so, what do you call it? Blunt. They just sort of decide, this is a number, you guys have to find the people to cut. No rhyme or reason, let's go. And it just sucks because there's thousands of people flooding the job market at the same time in a concerted industry. So if you're someone who's been let go in tech, I feel you, because it is going to be more challenging to run out there and find new work. Not that you can't do it, but you're competing with everybody. All these other people who have been let go as well. And yeah, for anyone who thought big tech was safe. I'll say it again. There's no such thing as a stable job or an entirely stable industry. And if you're someone who's worried and maybe you've avoided getting let go so far, you know, it's never too early, I feel like, to start dusting off your LinkedIn, you know, warming up those connections, starting to get your resume together just in case, unfortunately, it happens to you as well. Hot damn. Spotify too. Spotify laid off 6% of its workforce, or about 600 employees. Damn.
And I saw Venmo too. Like, it was just, it's crazy. Like, to your point, you know, it's one thing for one company to do this, but the market is going to be flooded with all of these highly skilled, specifically trained people. So
my heart definitely goes out to y'all who are being let go. I hope that severance package is fat. And I hope I saw one TikTok of a girl who got let go from Google, and she was like, I cried all day and then I took myself to Disneyland. There's more of that. Treat yourself, be kind to yourself, you know, whatever you need to do in the next couple of weeks, and then get to work, because it's it's going to be competitive out there. But also self-care is important, and don't take it personally. As much as you can, try not to take it personally, and don't let it kind of destroy your own belief about your talent and your potential in this field. It's nothing to do with y'all. It's really just about businesses being businesses, you know, and worrying about their bottom line, which they're always gonna do, unfortunately.
On more not so great news, I don't know, like, what does it take in the US of A to pass legislation that, so you kill kids? No. You kill Black people? No. You kill, like, high school students, college students. Like, what does it take? And, you know, we have another mass shooting. What is it going to take? Is it going to take for people to target politicians' families? Like, what is it going to take, you know? So I know we
honestly,
have like a shooting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly, ever since Sandy Hook, when it was 26 babies, I was like, that's a wrap. Thanks, America. That's, you know, it's not happening. I just saw that. Although, so of course we're talking about, and our hearts go out to everyone impacted by the Monterey Park massacre that happened over the weekend at the beginning of the Lunar New Year celebration, which is supposed to be this like joyous time. It's days and days of celebrating this wonderful start to the new year, the year of the rabbit. And 10 people shot in a mass shooting. And then there was another one last night in Baton Rouge, apparently. I don't know much about that. And then one CNN report says there's been 36 mass shootings in the last 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks alone. Too many for all the headlines. Yeah, in the last 3 weeks. So I think a mass shooting is like more than 4. 36. This is America in 2023. Y'all, I don't know if it's just like the hormones and the all the feels and all the emotions, but there are days when I drop Rio off to daycare and I have to have a little baby cry in the car, because I'm like, how do I know nothing's going to happen, you know? Or I go to a movie theater and I'm like, where's the exit? What if something happens? But that's where I'm just like, have my therapist on text. Like, I'm having a moment with some intrusive thoughts. Yeah. I know it's, you know, we have to move forward and keep it pushing and all of that, but saying it out loud sometimes at least helps, like, move through that moment and keep going, because sometimes it just feels like you just want to hide on your bed and not leave the house.
Well,
maybe we should have ended with the Beyonce news.
That's okay. We send a prayer up
in retrospect,
you know, for people's families, like, because these are, you know, hundreds of families, if not thousands of families that are affected, where things will never be the same, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, America. Why? Why?
Why?
Is there anything to make people smile, Tiff? No pressure.
Well.
What's on your shirt? Is that say good vibes?
It says good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes.
There you go.
That was from Target some years ago.
Well, hello, Rainbow. I'm loving it.
You know, I'm going to keep it to myself until it's some good, you know, hopefully good news about, like, you know, this place I'm trying to buy. But I saw this other place, and when I tell you, I feel like Beyonce lives here. because it's on the 8th floor.
You had to sign NDA before you went in?
No, because it's on the 8th floor, and the views, because so where I live in Forest Hill, it's called Forest Hill because it's literally on a hill. And it's at the edge of Newark. So I can see when I go for a walk, there's parts of the walk where I could just see the whole New York City skyline. And it's just beautiful. And so the place where I'm wanting to purchase, it is like built even further on the hill. So some of the units, not many, but some of the units have the New York City skyline. So the unit that I want has a big picture window, New York City skyline. Hey girl, hey, that's all you see. No, it's just epic. But then there's another unit that's for sale, and the people who live there opened up all of the windows, and it's like an L shape. Like the room is like, rectangle square, but 2 sides of the room are just filled with windows. And then it has like a fireplace in it. And I have never in my life, Mandi, I gasped when I went up there because
I'm picturing Carrie from the first Sex and the City movie. The only one that I will acknowledge, because the second one never happened. It never happened. When her and Big go into the penthouse.
Oh my God. When I say gasp, I was like, it reminded me of like, sometimes I go to the city to tape something and they're like, you're in some building on the 23rd floor and you're just like, people work in an office space where they see all of this. It was that. And I said, I don't know, I might take this unit. But then the rest of the unit really didn't adhere to the way I live my life. Like it wasn't like enough bedrooms. It didn't have like a place where I could see having my office. It was like, it was a nice unit, but like, and if I honestly didn't work from home largely, I might consider it. But that living room, I am going to have a living room like that one day, but with all the other things that I need, because it was, you could see New York, you see Jersey City, you could see it. I've never seen anything like that in real life. I was like, how am I allowed up here? Yeah, it was just a level of luxury.
You deserve to be there.
Yes. Okay, I do.
We manifest. You absolutely deserve to be there so that I can be the friend who comes over and gets the benefit from it.
Like I said, the unit that I'm actually hopefully going to get, I'll know by today.
Okay.
That, it is very beautiful. And it's the way the space is laid out is the way that I need to live my life. And I'm like, cause I was so tempted to be like, girl, forget that place. But I was just like, no, there's like things that you need to live day to day. You cannot just live in the living room, although it's close. But you never know. But I just wanted to share that sometimes it's really nice to go and see these epic things because it makes these things like normal. There's an amazing, I think they're Puerto Rican couple that live there, and they lived there for the last 10 years. They got a daughter, and they're just really just awesome. I just sat and talked with them
you got to meet the owners?
Yeah, they were there.
That's rare.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's not quite on the market yet, but they heard that I was looking. And so they're like, come see my place. And it's like, it's beautiful. But like I said, is like the other place has a really big office, and I really would like a big office. It's like, it's bigger. The other place that I'm wanting is like 2,800 square feet, 27, 28. And this one is like 24, but that 400 is the office,
Damn, that's bigger than my house.
I know, Mandi, I'm not gonna lie. When do you come?
Cause I have a little baby. I have a little toy house. I feel like I'm Polly Pocket. That's what I feel like. This house was real cute in 2018 when I was moving from the city. It's not that many, Tiff. It's not that many. And I'm trapped in a small house. No, for real. We went to visit a friend who just had a baby, and they moved into this gorgeous new house. And I'm just like, oh, is this what space feels like? And you can breathe. And if there's 3 things on the counter, you don't feel like you're living in an episode of Hoarders. I'm trying not to dream yet, though. That's what I love about
hopefully the place that I get, that I like. My house is not even 2,800 square feet, and I have a decent sized house. It's not 28 if you don't include the basement, which I don't think they do because it wasn't finished at the time. But I like the fact that it feels almost like palatial. You know what I mean? Because I was like, it's giving, like I said, rich auntie vibes. So say a prayer for me that it all goes through. I'm this close, to like locking it in, but I don't know. I just feel like this morning I thought to myself, I'm feeling a mix of grief, gratefulness, joy, and like excitement about like this other half of life. And so it's possible, like, according to Dr. Green, that to hold all these things and hold space for all these things. So honestly, I feel good.
Good. I hope that it's good vibes. You deserve it. We're going to manifest it. And hey, what is this expression? What's for you can't miss you.
Exactly.
You know, I have a good vibe about this. Hey, BA fam. This message is sponsored by Discover. Did you know you could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection, the latest innovation from Discover? Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data, and they'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection. Hey, BA fam! Many skincare experts and dermatologists have long touted the benefits of increased indoor humidity for healthy, glowing skin. But you want to know a not so fun fact? Having dry air in your environment can really begin wreaking havoc on your skin in as little as 30 minutes. You don't got to tell me nothing, okay? Because I live in the north and it is so dry in the winter. Me and my baby both wake up coughing and having like super dry noses, and our skin is all, a little ashy in the morning. So that is why I'm so excited about the power of a humidifier, especially the Canopy humidifier. Canopy humidifier has an antimicrobial filter that can help catch irritating minerals, bacteria, and all that other nasty stuff from the water before it's evaporated into your environment. As a mom who's obsessing about the quality of the air that my son is breathing, this really means a lot to me. Canopy humidifier also has a built-in aroma diffuser that uses the simple process of evaporation to fill your room with scented moisture. Ooh, this sounds so luxurious. Y'all can go to getcanopy.co to save $25 on your Canopy humidifier purchase today with Canopy's filter subscription. And even better, use our code BROWNAMBITION at checkout to save an additional 10% off your Canopy purchase. Your skin will thank you.
And we're back in black. It's time for the booster. I cannot... Boost. My
Booster,
memory be
breaker,
like
booster.
Breaker, booster, break. Is you gonna boost? Is you gonna break? What you gonna do? Which one will you take? So, Mandi, are you going to boost? What you better? Because, girl, we would break it all. The buzzworthy is all.
Oh, God. Yes. I'm going to boost. I want to boost Tabitha Brown. And I also want to remind her that you said you were going to come on the show.
Girl.
And then, girl, we ain't heard from you in a minute, but we're proud of you. You have 11 different lines at Target. But I just wanted to boost her because I was reading an article about her, or I don't know if it was a TikTok or something, but it was just to think about where this woman was just a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And she just launched another, a home goods and a vegan food line at Target. Which is her second completely, popular sold out line at Target. And she has, I think 2 best-selling books and an Emmy-nominated children's show, Tab Time. I love that show. I'm trying to get Rio into it, but he's like, where's the digger? Where is the excavator? If you're listening, Tab, let's get some heavy machinery in the mix. But she's iconic, and I feel like is someone who, how people they'll get pissed at Shea Moisture, these black brands that get bought by, white-owned companies. I'm not saying that Tabitha Brown should not be in her bag and sell to whoever she wants to sell to, but it just is so phenomenal to see her owning all of this, owning all these businesses and partnering with these huge brands and still maintaining what we loved about her from the jump, which was her spirit and her energy and her positivity and the joy that she brings. So all this bad news in the world, I might just take myself to Target and just go to the Tab Brown aisle and buy some things that I don't need for the house that's too small for everything.
Also, too, Target, it's Black History time. So they have all the dope Black History, created. Girl, I went the other day. First of all, it was too many people in line, but I went to peruse. And let me tell you something. If you've got babies, they have the cutest outfit for these kids. I said, so where's the adult size? I was like, Amelia can't be the only one enjoying these things. So it was just so many cute things. So I might go on an afternoon when the people at work, because I was there on a Sunday evening. I was like, why are you? Oh, that's right. It's Sunday.
I can't imagine a Target in Newark during Black History Month. I bet they need to have a rope line to get y'all through.
No, I went to, this one is in Clifton. I don't think Newark has a Target. If they did, it'd be a wrap. But
ooh, okay.
Yep.
Newark needs to get a Target. Y'all got a Whole Foods. Y'all got the Budgetista. What's happening? All right, Tiff, what's your good vibe boost for today?
So I'm going to boost a young personal trainer named Jeremiah Bull. So I was on the interwebs on I don't know, Instagram or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I've hit a wall with my fitness. I was jumping rope. I still do from time to time, but mostly I still walk, which I love. If y'all don't know, I've lost like 30 pounds. I'm eating right. Skin is glowing, drinking my water, just like lifestyle shift. But I was just like, I just knew that that's all I know how to do. Like, what's the next step? And I've had personal trainers before and, some good and some not so good. But I was just really kind of like in the space where I'm like, I need somebody, but someone who is going to train me in a way, not these weird exercises that I can't recreate at home, like things that I can actually do. And I ran across his page on Instagram. And I like that he believes that there's like basically these 6 moves that you do that do total body. And you actually don't need to change the moves. You just increase the weight. And he's like, but I think Jeremiah said something like, once you get over the age of 30, you start to lose muscle mass. And then when you start to lose muscle mass, it's harder to keep the weight off. Because muscle helps to like burn calories and fat faster or whatever. And I was like, okay, so I liked, like what I saw, that it wasn't this like, because some personal trainers, like I said, which is fine, but I not super coordinated. Just show me the 6 things to do. I wrote him. He was like, I can help. So I signed up and today was my first day. And so although I'm like, Jeremiah, so I have to like do like, so especially for the first day, I had to like do like little clips of me doing each exercise so he can make sure I was doing it.
Yeah. So it's a virtual? What did you sign up for?
Yes. So I signed up. So what Jeremiah does is he asks you all these different questions. He creates like I'm really proud of him because his name on Instagram is Bull Fitness 95, which makes me believe he was born in 1995. I graduated in 97 high school. He's
They're
like, my mom
now,
loves
Tiff.
you. I was like, that's great, young Jeremiah.
He almost 30, Tiff. He's a grown man.
I know. I was like, okay. Right. So anyway, so Jeremiah, yeah. So the way it works is that sign up with him and, you have this kind of like one-on-one talk with him. He figures out your goals and all this other stuff. He creates like this really great, like toolkit for you. And it's like with fitness, like it's food, based upon what you say you want to eat. Here are my suggestions. Here's how often you should eat, blah, blah, blah. And then fitness, what I like is that he has these short videos all under 1 minute to show you each of the exercises with a normal sized woman. Well, let me not say that because no matter whatever size you are, you're normal sized, but with, it's just a woman that you just see walking every day down the street. She's not super ripped or fit. It's just like, okay, sis, you and we're here. And so I get to see every exercise. And then like, he's like, record 20 minutes of you doing like, 1 or 2, reps just so I know you're doing it in good form. And then we connect on Slack. So he uses Slack and each woman has her own private Slack channel with him. And so I upload like my video clips, like, hey, this is what I did. And he'll be like, make sure you don't bend your leg so much. And then I even upload, you take pictures of like, depending if your weight loss is your thing, which I told him maybe like 5 pounds. I feel like I'm at the weight I kind of want, but he was like, okay, if you feel comfortable, you can upload like, this is how much I weigh week, like a weigh in week to week to be like, okay, I'm seeing the difference. You upload like, your menu and your food, like what you ate today. He said, cause I want to know if you're not seeing a shift in your body, I can look to see like, oh, this food is not, like what you're eating is not enough or it is too much or whatever that looks like. And I mean, he does affirmations. So every day I'm like, whatever. We have to write out these 7 affirmations, screenshot. It's like, I am strong. I am worthy to be fit. I am capable of doing hard things. I rolled my eyes when I did it, but then at the end I was like, I am strong. Honestly, it's really, I love this, even though you said, cause what is he? 28? Is that what it means? If he's born in 95?
Yeah, 27, 28.
Whatever, this baby, but it's good. He's really motivational. I don't feel judged. It's thorough. And it's also too, the businesswoman in me is just fascinated how, this young person, I feel so old, right? This young person has created this business that adheres to how people navigate in this modern space of digital everything. So it's like enough digital, but enough not in person, because I don't even know where Jeremiah lives. You know, like enough digital, but enough live that I don't feel like, I feel like handheld, but also autonomous. And so I'm really enjoying it. Like, I love the fact that it's these 6 core exercises. He said, Tiffany, he told me everything to order. Like, I had to order some weights and things. He's like, it's going to be the same 6 exercises. You're just going to continue to increase weight, which I love because I'm not coordinated. Don't give me 7 different things to do new every single week. It's like, these are the 6. Now I know how to do them. I just continue to increase my weight. He said, if I continue like this in 4 weeks, I'll see a huge difference. In 3 months, I'll hit my goal. And then it'll just be maintenance after that. So I'm excited. Like, Jared, so if you want to follow him, his Instagram is Bull Fitness 95. Yeah, shout out to Jeremiah. I feel like, my For You page I never heard of him before. He's not like, like some famous, well, I mean, he's got 169,000 followers, but yeah, he just like, never knew him before. But I'm excited about this journey of like really getting fit. Cause when you see me in the summertime, okay, it's about to be a wrap.
Will we though? You're just going to be camped out at your rich auntie penthouse.
I know, right? You will see me. I'm trying to be outside more. Like, I'm trying, like I said, Mandi, I went to Staten Island this weekend to visit my friend. Like, she had some party or whatever. I was proud of myself. Slowly but surely.
Staten Island, okay.
Right, I'm making my way outside, walking fast. So, I'm making my way. I'm coming to see you in was it what is it, Worcester?
Worcester. Not you acting like I live in a foreign country. Westchester is
that's
20
right.
minutes outside of Manhattan. Okay, it's not that far.
Yeah, I'm seeing all the friends.
Listen, no, I'm excited. And yeah, I can't wait. As soon as this baby is out of my body and into the world, I want a personal trainer and I want to focus on weightlifting because exactly what you said.
Yes.
My muscle mass, I just don't feel as strong as I was the first time I was pregnant. And I'm like, what is it? I just don't, I'm weak. And I'm like about to sign up for the senior citizen swim classes at this point because, on my joints, it's hard doing intense exercise. So I have been sneaking into a pool that where I can get access at this nice hotel because my cousin works there and doing like pool exercises, which has been lovely. Great. But I'm coming for the gym or whatever it is as soon as this child is in the world. That's my plan. And I don't have to hibernate this time.
It feels
it's not going to be a winter pandemic, baby. I want to feel good again for sure. And I'll get there. But excited for you, girl. But you look amazing no matter what you do.
Oh, thanks, Mandra.
All right. Well, I'm glad we ended it on a high note because no matter how dark and twisty and the dead of winter it is outside, y'all, we got to find pockets of joy.
Yes.
No matter what. And hopefully Brown Ambition is one of them.
Yeah.
At least the second half of the show.
Hey, BA fam. We're on YouTube. Woohoo! Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
And while you're at it, why don't you go over to that little bell icon and just tap that for us. Show the BA fam how much you love us. And that way you'll also get notifications when new videos drop. Also, share the channel with a friend. We're always like, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And thank y'all so much again for all the support.